Before you run off and start another business, before you go into a new area, it's very important that your current business you have can basically run without you. So the first thing you need to do is you need to go through every single function of business. So I mean, you've got your operations, you've got your HR, your team, you've got your marketing, there's the truck maintenance, all the different aspects of the business running on a day-to-day basis needs to be handled by somebody else. Needs to have a system in place and people in place where you don't have to do it. Now, the networking and going out and kind of meeting people, it's not necessarily as important to have covered yet. If you're focusing on that, that's fine. Because if you stop that temporarily for a period of a few weeks or whatever, the business is going to keep right on chugging along. That's stuff that helps build the business, but it's not necessarily necessary for the regular operation of it. Once you feel like all that's taken care of, somebody's answering your phone calls, somebody's following up with your customers, if there's a customer complaint coming through, somebody's handling that, that's big. You cannot be the one putting out fires and customer issues that pop up. One, there should be very few customer issues that are popping up because you've got such good people in place and such good processes in place, and you're setting expectations and explaining stuff and meeting expectations that you don't get very many complaints. But when you do, you should not be the one that's having to handle it. If you've handled complaints within the last few weeks or the last month or two on a regular basis, you're not ready to start another business at that point. So once you feel like all this stuff is going well, you don't have the complaints, and you're not involved in the day-to-day operation of the business, the next thing you do, and this is the fun part, you pick some remote area, and you and your wife, or just by yourself, or you and the family, or whoever you have, you go off to it for 2 weeks, and you turn off your phone, and you have somebody at your office change your email password where nobody can email you, reach you, or text you, or call you, or anything like that for a period of 2 weeks. And if you come back and your business is still running well, it might even be running better than the day you left, then you know hey, I'm good here. Now listen, very few of you are actually going to do changing the email passwords and all like that. The important thing is you go off on vacation and your phone's not ringing all the time. You're not having to contact anybody. Things are just running so smoothly, you're good to go. Maybe if you've got Workiz on your phone, if you guys are using Workiz, which you should be, and check out the link in the description on this video to make sure you get signed up for Workiz. If you're using Workiz, look at the numbers that are coming through, understand your sales and everything, just to kind of keep a pulse on how your business is doing. If everything looks like it's doing well, your numbers are looking good, you're not hearing from your guys, you're not having to contact them, you're good to go. The last thing, obviously, is also you're making money, you're profitable. You should see at minimum 15% net profit margins, not counting any sort of salary you're paying yourself for the work you're actually carrying out. So if you're doing $50,000 a year worth of work, you need to be paying yourself $50,000 a year. And on top of that $50,000 a year, you need to have a net profit margin in your company of at least 15%, 20% is even better. Once you have that healthy profit margin, you're ready for expansion.